Right now, somewhere deep inside your skull, there is a memory you desperately, urgently, hopelessly wish you could delete forever. Maybe it is that cringeworthy thing you said at a party 6 years ago, still echoing, still burning your ears. Maybe it is a jingle from a commercial, so annoyingly catchy, it should be classified as a biological weapon. Or maybe it is something darker, a vivid scene that ambushes you every night, right as you try to close your eyes. You have tried everything. You have begged your own brain to just let it go. But your brain hit replay. So here is the real question. Why is forgetting so impossibly hard when you actually want to do it? Most people assume memory works like a filing cabinet. Important stuff in the drawer, unimportant stuff in the trash. In this model, forgetting is perfectly simple. Just drag the file to the bin, empty it, done. Easy, clean, completely finished. And if a memory refuses to disappear, you just need to try harder. Clench your mental fists and push it out. Sounds completely reasonable, right? Here is the thing. It is also completely spectacularly, almost gloriously wrong. Deeply sorry about that assumption. Here is what your brain actually does. Picture a massive warehouse, millions of shelves stretching farther than you can see. Most of what happens on any Tuesday, a stranger's coat, your lukewarm lunch, gets tossed onto an unlabeled shelf. Within hours, those memories dissolve like sugar in hot water, fading into nothing without any trace at all. But certain memories get VIP treatment. Your brain does not stamp them with a date. It stamps them with a feeling. The surprise of a first kiss, the sting of public humiliation, the visceral dread of a sudden jump scare. These memories get bolted to a front shelf, bathed in neon light. They are going absolutely nowhere, ever. Your brain treats emotion like a highlighter pen made of superglue. The stronger the feeling, the more permanent the ink. Most of the time, this system is brilliant. That rush of pride after nailing a presentation fuels your ambition for months. That awful stomach drop moment of getting caught lying as a kid quietly keeps you honest for decades afterward. Emotion is the brain's own ranking algorithm, constantly and automatically sorting all of your experiences by their raw survival value, until it is not, because the same mechanism protecting you also misfires in ways that trap useless fears forever. The system cannot tell useful fear from pointless fear. It just sees emotional intensity and stamps, "Keep this forever." So what do? You fight back. You tell yourself, "Stop thinking about it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it." Here is the cruel twist. Trying to suppress a thought does not erase it. Suppression actively doubles down on the memory. A Harvard psychologist named Daniel Wegner proved this with one of history's most beautifully simple experiments ever designed. He split volunteers into two groups. Both heard the words, "white bear." Then he gave group one a single instruction. For the next 5 minutes, do not think about a white bear. Whatever you do, do not picture that fluffy bear. Group 2 had no restrictions at all. 5 minutes passed. Then both groups were told to think completely freely. Every time a white bear appeared in their mind, they had to ring a bell. So which group rang more bells? Group 1. The suppressors rang far more bells. Their forced suppression had not weakened the white bear thought at all. Their suppression had compressed the thought like a coiled spring. The moment they let go, it exploded outward completely. Wegner named this the ironic rebound effect. It reveals something truly fundamental about how memory and forgetting actually work. Remembering and forgetting are not equal and opposite forces. You can memorize a phone number deliberately right now. You have real tested tools for remembering, repetition, association, deep focus. You have absolutely no equivalent tool for forgetting. None. There is no delete key. Commanding yourself to forget makes your brain locate the memory first, actively thinking about it. It is exactly like trying to put out a fire by pouring gasoline on it, then desperately hoping the gasoline is wet enough. So the next time a terrible jingle hijacks your morning commute, or that embarrassing moment crashes your shower thoughts uninvited, relax, do not wrestle it. The harder you push against a stubborn memory, the harder it always pushes right back. Your brain is not broken. It is doing exactly what millions of years of careful evolution designed it to perfectly do. It is holding on to whatever made you feel something deeply. That is not a flaw. That is the entire beautiful point. The real irony. The fact that you cannot forget that awful thing is proof your memory is working perfectly, flawlessly. You just happen to be standing on the wrong side of a completely flawless system. And that is oddly comforting, actually.